Hiya, it's Zoe. I'm going to be continuing my top 300, starting off with the nervous system, part 1. To start us off with, we have donepezil, brand name Aricept. It's used for Alzheimer's disease, and it is a acetylcholinesterase inhibitor. Memantidine, also known as Namenda. It's also used for Alzheimer's disease, and it is a N-methyl D-aspartate receptor antagonist. Buspirone, brand name Buspar. It's used for anxiety disorders, and it is an anti-anxiety agent. Levataracetum, also known as Keppra, is used for seizure disorders, and it is an anticonvulsant. Oxcarbamazepine, triliptal. It's also used for seizure disorders, and it is an anticonvulsant. Phenytoin, also known as Dilantin or Venetec, is also used for seizure disorders and is an anticonvulsant. Carbamazepine, also known as Equestrol, Epital, or Tegretol, is used for seizure disorders and bipolar disorders, and it is an anticonvulsant. Lamitadrine, also known as Lamictal, it's used for seizure disorders and bipolar disorders, and is also an anticonvulsant. Valproic acid or Davulprox, brand names Depicon, Depikene, or Depakote. It's used for seizure disorders, bipolar disorders, and migraine prophylaxis, and is an anticonvulsant. Topiramate, also known as Topamax, is used for seizure disorders and migraine prophylaxis, and is an anticonvulsant. Gabapentin, brand names Grelise and Neurontin, is used for seizure disorders and post-therapeutic neuralgia, and it is an anticonvulsant. Pregabalin, also known as Lyrica, is used for seizure disorders, post-therapeutic neuralgia, and diabetic neuropathy, and it is used for and it is an anticonvulsant. Primidone, also known as Myceline, is used for seizure disorders or tremor, and it is an anticonvulsant. Lithium, brand name Lithibid, is used for bipolar disorders, and is an anti-manic agent. Lurazidone, brand name Latuda, is used for schizophrenia and bipolar disorders, and it is known as an atypical antipsychotic. Olanzapine, brand name Zyprexa, is used for schizophrenia and bipolar disorders, and it is an atypical antipsychotic as well. Risperidone, also known as Risperdal, is used for schizophrenia and bipolar disorders, and is also an atypical antipsychotic. Aripiprazole, also known as Abilify, is used for schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and depression. It's an atypical antipsychotic. Quetiapine, brand name Seroquel, is used for schizophrenia, bipolar disorders, and depression, and is an atypical antipsychotic. Alprazolam, also known as Xanax, is used for anxiety disorders, and it is a benzodiazepine. Diazepam, brand name Valium, is used for anxiety disorders and is also a benzodiazepine. Clonazepam, brand name Clonopin, is used for anxiety disorders, seizure disorders, and is a benzodiazepine. Lorazepam, brand name Ativan, is used for anxiety disorders and seizure disorders, and is a benzodiazepine. Temazepam, brand name Ristaril, is used for insomnia and is a benzodiazepine. Varenicline, brand name Chantix, is used for smoking cessation and is a partial nicotinic agonist. Rizatriptan benzoate, brand name Maxalt, is used for migraines, and it is a serotonin 5-HT1B1D receptor agonist. Sumatriptan, brand name Imitrex, is used for migraines, and it is also a serotonin 5-HT1B1D receptor agonist. Alright, well, that's all for nervous system part 1. Have fun!